I'm bored of my hair and I need a change. Hi. So the last time I dyed my hair, when I dyed it this colour, was at the end of November 2023. It's been exactly 4 months since I've dyed my hair and it's very noticeable because, as you can see, I have, 4 months of regrowth here. Basically I want to try and remove as much of this blue as possible and also bleach my root so that I can then do a new colour. I've got all my tools ready. So the tools I'm going to be using will be a tint bowl / mixing bowl for the bleach, etc. I've got like a little hair whisk to mix the concoction up. I have my brush to apply the product, a little spray bottle of water because I'm going to wet my hair first and do a bleach bath kind of on my hair, and I've got a spray bottle of water just in case it starts to get dry as I'm applying it, gloves and a shower cap at the end so that I can put all my hair in a shower cap. I then also have a thermal heat cap, which I will look ridiculous, but I'll show you that when I've finished applying all the products and stuff. So the products that I have, I've got the, I never know how to pronounce this, Schwarzkopf Blonde Me Premium Lightener 9+. It has up to 9 levels of lift and a bond protection system. I do really like this bleach. I've used cheaper ones before, but I'm always drawn to this one now. I will then be using a developer. I'm probably going to go with the 6% 20 volume developer purely because my hair, as it's grown, I keep dyeing the root. All of this has been bleached before. Yeah, I don't really want to damage it too much if I can help it. Normally what I do is I'll do a bleach bath on my hair because it's not as intense and I've got naturally lighter hair. So I used to be blonde, I still am, but I'm probably like a dark blonde, mousy, mixed with quite a bit of grey now. So I don't need a lot of lift when I'm bleaching my hair. I don't need it to be really strong because it doesn't need to lift a lot. So when I do a bleach bath, I will use like a medium strength developer, but then I also am mixing it with shampoo and I'm mixing it with the water that's already in my hair, and what that does is it lowers the intensity of the mixture and then it also makes it a lot easier for me to apply it to my hair because I'm quite lazy and I section as much as I can be bothered to. Doing a bleach bath is a lot easier to make sure I don't really miss any / many spots. So I have the #1 Olaplex. I also have the Tang My Hero Collagen Powder, which is another protective thing. So I'll be putting a little bit of that in. And then I've got clarifying shampoo. So the ratios that I'm going to be doing is the bleach to developer to shampoo will be a 1:1:1 ratio. That's how I normally would do it. I also have some mirrors here because normally I would do this in my bathroom, but I don't know how to film that. I don't know how to film in the bathroom in a way that would be easy for me to apply and also easy for you to see. So I'm actually outside in the cabin in our garden and so I've had to bring a mirror down here, and then I have a little handheld mirror as well, so I'm hoping that it will work. I also brought towels because, not to sound old, but although I have been bleaching and dyeing my own hair for probably the last 20 years, I still make a mess even when I really try not to, and the last thing I want to do is bleach the dark brown rug that's in here. Okay, so I'm gonna get changed into my hair dyeing clothes, which are just old pajamas that I now just use for when I dye my hair. I'm also going to wet my hair and then we can start mixing everything and applying. So I will be back very shortly. Hello, I've wet my hair. I've just wet it. It's not clean because you don't want to wash your hair before you bleach it. Yeah, if you wash your hair before you bleach it, you get microabrasions on your scalp and it removes all the oils, which is kind of like a protection for your scalp. So I haven't washed my hair, I've just wet it. So it's nice and greasy and wet now. Let me just brush it. That probably sounds awful, hey? Oh no, it's so naughty. I brushed it before I wet it. I swear my hair's not in complete terrible condition. It wouldn't be this long if it was. Oh my goodness, why is this so knotty? He's struggling today. Please don't snap off. So normally when I do my hair, I just part it down the middle and I'll just do one side and then the other. I don't know if I should do the back first. I've watched many Brad Mondo videos and I know you're not supposed to start at the roots and you're supposed to start at the back. I'm also extremely lazy and it's just easier for me not to do that. Yeah, I don't know if I should try and do the back first and then do the sides as I normally would. Is it going to be a disaster if I try and do that? Dude, my hair. My fringe. What's she doing? I'm trying to think, what should I do? I'm gonna do it how I normally do it. I don't want to risk completely messing it up. So I've got my... I have my sections. Literally just split my hair in two, that's it. Okay, we can do this. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna do 1, 2. Ooh, and now I get to open my new pot. 3. Should I do 4 or 3? It's got to cover my whole head. I always have leftover product. I'll do 3.5. Compromise. Okay, so I'm doing 3.5 scoops of everything. So I've got 3.5 scoops of my lightener. And then I've got 1, 2. Could you imagine if I knocked this over? That would be a nightmare. I've lost count already. Oh, balls. As soon as... Oh my god, you can tell I'm not concentrating. That sounds lovely, doesn't it? Okay, I'm just gonna mix those 3 together now. It's as if I'm baking. Does anybody else ever, like, if you're bleaching your hair when you're mixing it up, does it ever, like, when you look at the mixture, do you want to just, like, eat it? Obviously don't do that because you'll die. But the urge is there. Okay, it looks like I've got quite a lot of stuff. I'm happy with that. So, yeah, it's very... It's thick, but it is still very liquidy. And I like it to be very liquidy because then it's easier for me to... like spread it around. Normally I put the most minimal amount in. I'm gonna put loads in. I'm actually quite nervous this time. I don't know where to put it. I need a table to put it on. I don't have one. Not one that's safe. The only table in here. I would really, really f it up if I got bleach on it. Okay, normally, it's been so long since I've done my hair. Normally I will mix everything up and I'll be like completely ready to go and then I wet my hair. I didn't do it that way around, so my hair's starting to dry out already. So I'm just spraying it. It's cold. My gloves on. Okay, let's start. So I normally... Should I just put this on my lap? I just have to be really careful. This is gonna tip. This is gonna tip. How am I gonna do this? Why is that so heavy? Oh my god. Is that literally concrete inside there? Now, let's just start. Oh, I've been needing to do this for so fucking long. Ooh. I'm just gonna do down the parting first. So yeah, normally what I do is I will just do it like this. I don't know if I should do the roots first and then go back and do the ends, or if I should just do it. Ooh. No, I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I'm gonna just go for it. Screw it. So my expectation for this is that my roots are gonna end up yellow and then all this blue will hopefully end up being like a light blue. It will be like really pale. It might turn green. I mean, this is blue, but it does look like kind of like turquoisey now. Yeah, underneath it is green. I have, over the last year, I've been dyeing my hair. I really wanted to try colours that I haven't done before. So I've done blue, but I'd never done yellow and I'd never done green. And so I really wanted to try that. So I started with like a neon yellow and then I went like a sunshiny yellow and then I did like a neon green and then I did like a darker green. I wanted it to be more like a sort of, I would say forest green, but it wasn't as deep as that, but it was still nice. It was a really nice green. And then I went like a turquoise colour, and then I went blue, and so that's why it's quite turquoisey at the moment, because of all of the stuff I had underneath it. The reason like I went blue is because I was trying to work with my hair. So when I change the colour of my hair, I will try and work with what I've got, like the base. So obviously I had green hair, but the easiest colour for me to change to would be blue. And then and that's what I normally do, is I'll just work my way kind of through the rainbow, and then I'll eventually go back to blonde for a bit, and then I get bored and then I want to change it to bright colours again. I love dyeing my hair. It's just so calming and fun at the same time. This has got a lot of shampoo in it, because this is a lot more sudsy than my normal mixture that I would do. I did put a tiny bit more shampoo in it, to be fair. Oh my god, I didn't realise how long my hair actually was. I have a light shining right in my face, and it's making it difficult to actually see all of what I'm doing. Oh, my back hurts already. I love doing my hair. I love dyeing it, and I love the process, and then the result is always like fun, but like I get so tired so quickly from doing it as well. I start to lose momentum, especially once I've done like the first side. I'm like, okay, I want it to be finished now. I'm all excited doing the first side, and then by the time I finish that, I'm like over it, and then I still have a whole fucking side to do. It's so cold. Also, the further down my head I get, the bigger the sections become, because I find it more difficult to section it, and obviously I lose patience. I just want it done quicker, so I take bigger sections. Oh no, it's dripping. Okay, I'm probably gonna... I've done one side, so what I'm gonna do now is probably just do a time lapse of the other side. So I will be back in a bit. Okay, so I finished applying all the bleach to my hair. I've just folded it kind of like on top of my head. So now I'm going to put a shower cap on. So I have a shower cap on now, and then I'm also going to put my heated cap on, leave it for about 20 minutes, check it, and then I'll probably leave it for another 20 minutes. I usually will leave it in for a long time. To me, it's like, it's a low developer, so it's like low and slow, kind of like slow cooking slow cooking my hair. Like, it will get to a point and it will just stop processing, so all the bits that I've done first, it will get to a point and it will just not really get any lighter, but then it gives time for this to catch up, so then it's all even. So I do normally leave it sort of like 40 minutes to an hour. So this is my cap. So I've got my shower cap on so that I can keep the moisture in, and then I have this gorgeous hat that I will also put on, and then yeah, it's just heated and it just helps keep it even, like the heat even on my head. So yeah, I will see you once I've washed it all out. Hello, I'm back. Yay! And my hair is actually lighter than I was expecting. So in the end, I left it on for probably about an hour. I said I was going to check it, and I didn't. I just left it. I just left it on for an hour, and then when I went to like take it off, I was like, okay, I'm gonna wash it off now. It did turn out lighter than I was expecting. When I first saw it, I was actually a bit disappointed because I just thought I hadn't done a good job. I don't know, like when it was wet, the ends were so like swampy, and I was worried that I would have like really white roots and just really bad patchiness. But now that it's dry and I've sort of sat with it for a little bit, I don't feel as bad about it. There is a little bit of banding, obviously, like where I put it just all over, and then like the roots that were at my scalp lightened more. But then like, I don't know if you can see. Can you see like here? There's a tiny bit of banding there where it's like it's more yellow. And then yeah, the ends are, I don't know why. The blue just wanted to cling on for dear life. It's just not shifting. But I don't mind, like, it. To be honest, I thought it was gonna be this sort of colour, like that yellow, like all up here. And then I thought it was gonna be this sort of colour, but a little bit darker. Literally just all of this. So the fact that all of this is so light, and then this is, yeah, like greeny, bluey still, but it's like, it's only a hint. I'm okay with that. When it was wet, I was testing. I was like pulling my hair a little bit because I wanted to see how damaged it was. It was stretching, which isn't good. So I just left it, and I'm hoping that when I colour it, it will hopefully like bring it back to life a little bit. I don't know. But yeah, this is the result from doing the bleach bath on my hair. When I was doing it, I had a mirror in front of me, and then I had a little handheld mirror so that I could check the back. I didn't check the back at all. I also haven't done this to my hair, as I said before, like for 4 months. I kind of forgot how to do it. I forgot what I would normally do. So normally I would do these two sides, and then I'll get it all at the back, and then I will literally go section across up the back of my head, and then I'll split it again to just try and make sure I cover everything at the back. I didn't do that because I just completely forgot. So I haven't even seen the back. I don't know. I think I kind of looked in the mirror, and I can see that like the banding is a bit darker. Oh yeah, you can really see it there. Yeah, so it is quite bad. I'll turn around and I'll let you guys have a look. Just please be nice. See any spots? I hope that, like, is that bad? Please don't yell at me. Yeah, so anyway, this is what I'm left with. This is going to be my base for the next colour that I'm doing, which I will be doing today, but it'll be a different video. So yeah, if you want to see me go into a different colour, then that video will be up soon, if not already. So please feel free to join me on that one. Yeah, I guess like I have an idea of what colour I would like to go, but what colour do you think work with this? Especially because I've got that green tint at the end. Like, what colour would you want to see? But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I do appreciate it, and I hope to see you in my next video. So yeah, see you soon. Bye. Oh, excusez-moi. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing now. This is irritating me already. I have no idea what I'm doing. Where's my brush? It was right next to me.